Today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be a freaking good day. Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I am actually so excited and so grateful to have you here. And that is the energy that I want to share with you today. Today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a beautiful day. And honestly, I have done episodes like this before, but something called me today to make an episode like this because I had this feeling that you need to hear this. You need to step back into control, step back into gratitude, and step back into seeing opportunities in your life instead of seeing everything just with this gray type of energy and just being like, oh, everything happens against me. No. Today, I want you to step back into your own energy. I want you to step back into your own spark, into your own joy, and to see the possibilities of the day that is ahead of yours. And maybe it is already the end of your day, then that is also fine. Maybe it is the end of the week. Doesn't matter in which scenario you're in. I hope that this energy will change something within you. If you don't know, my name is Greta. I'm an accountability and empowerment coach. And on this podcast, we talk about all things personal growth, mindfulness, self-love, manifesting your dreams, and becoming the best version of yourself. So if any of these topics sound interesting to you, make sure to follow this podcast, rate it 5 stars if you really enjoyed, or maybe send it to a friend who might need to hear this today. The first thing that I want you to do right now is to take a deep breath. I want you, in fact, to take the deepest breath that you have been taking all day. I know sometimes you start into your day and you're already feeling stressed and frustrated, and you think about how shitty the last day has been, and everything just feels like this cloudy sky, and you're feeling like really disconnected from yourself. And I want this to be the space where you reconnect with yourself, where you reconnect with your heart, with your intuition, with everything within you, and you especially reconnect with your higher self to step into this different energy. You are so incredibly capable. You're so incredibly capable, and sometimes you're in your own way. You're in your own way because you start overthinking life. You start getting so stuck in the stressed energy that you forget to listen to yourself. So I hope that this is the episode that you need to step back into your own power, to step back into this energy of, I'm so grateful to be alive and I have all the possibilities in the world. Step by step, day by day. So take one more deep breath and know you're safe, you are loved, you're protected, you are safe, you're loved, you're protected, you are safe, you're loved, you're protected. And to start this episode right, I'm going to give you a sign from the universe. You already know the drill. If you have not been here for probably one episode, you don't know it yet, but we have this beautiful book, which is called Living with Joy, Keys to Personal Power and Spiritual Transformation by Sinea Roman. And this book is filled with affirmations, quotes, and so much more. And sometimes I like to open up a random page and give you a sign from the universe. So what do we have here? This is actually in the chapter about achieving balance, stability, and security. On one hand, we have a quote. It says, to feel secure, you need to feel you're growing, expanding, and enlarging the scope of your world. You might think you will feel more secure by keeping things unchanged, maintaining the status quo. Yet security only comes from taking a risk, opening up and discovering more of who you are. Some people have discovered when they try to keep their world safe by not taking risks, they end up even more scared and insecure. Facing fear always lessens it. You may have noticed when you did something new, you felt braver and stronger in other areas also. Balance is handling the amount of things you have to deal with every day in a way that is peaceful and healthy to you, and in a way that contributes to your growth and higher good. It keeps the things you're doing stimulating, helping you to wake up in the morning feeling that life is worthwhile. Decide that you will become a radiating source of stability and balance for those around you. Give yourself the things you require for joy and be willing to accept a peaceful universe when it comes. Is this a joke? I love this. How is this book always so what we need? Okay, I'm going to put the book aside and I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you like human to human, and we're going to have a little conversation. And I want you to know that when you're right now hearing my voice, this message is for you. Okay? Are you listening? Did you put your listening ears on? You are so much more capable than you can think. You are so much more capable than you can even think. And sometimes we get in these phases where we try to get control on everything. And I have noticed something. When you learn to let go of the fears and the doubts and everything that is holding you back, and you step into your own energy. This is where the world transforms for you. I want you to know that life can look different for you. Life doesn't have to be that endless thing of always worrying about the next thing and being insecure about where you're going and always being in this race against yourself. Your life doesn't have to look like this anymore. And you can decide that. And I know sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do, but you can decide that life gets to be beautiful for you. And I think one key part to this is to fall in love with the process of becoming, accepting your imperfections, and that you're on this path towards becoming more you, and you're already you at this moment. Because so often we just want perfection from ourselves, and it's that endless race towards the next goal and the next thing, and I don't know what I want to do, and I don't know what, there's so many things that will never be perfect. And I think I'm sharing this with you all the time, but no matter where you are in life, you will always have challenges. And sometimes we romanticize certain states of our life of this is it. This is where I want to go. And if you have been working on your dreams before and you got somewhere, you probably realize, okay, well, now that I'm here, I'm noticing there are other things that are coming up for me, and that is okay. So what I want you to do is, I want you to choose the challenges that you want to work towards. I want you to choose your path. I want you to choose your struggles, because no matter where you will end up, you will always have struggles. You will always have struggles, and it's about choosing the ones that you're willing to go through. And today I want you to step into this different energy, to step truly into this different energy of knowing that today is going to be a great day because you're making that decision. No matter if you know that there are a lot of negative things happening today, or it's just that typical day. I want you to step into this different energy of gratitude and deciding to deal with whatever is happening today in a different energy and in a different light. I want you to be there with your presence, with your heart, and with your energy. And I know there are some days where you're not going to have as much energy as others, but still, I want you to really show up with that different energy. And one of the key learnings that I had the last couple of weeks, honestly, is it's not really about what you do, but about how you do it. So if you're thinking about today, the day ahead, and if you're thinking about, okay, how can I bring more joy into my day? I want you to be truly aware of this. You could go for a walk and still feel like shit. Or you could go for a walk and bring all your presence and all your energy into that beautiful walk that you do for yourself. You could go to a yoga class and still feel anxious and frustrated and not good about your life. Or you could bring your attention, your energy, your presence into that yoga class and allow yourself to really relax into that practice. So one thing I want you to take away from this episode is choose the energy that you bring towards what you're doing today. Choose the presence that you bring to whatever you're doing today. Because life doesn't always have to feel this hard. Life doesn't always have to feel this hard, and there are always different phases we're walking through, but today gets to be a beautiful day because you're making that decision and you're stepping back into action. You're stepping back into, okay, I'm taking control over my life. Sometimes it feels like the scrolling and everything that is happening around me is taking over the control, but today you're taking back control. You're taking back the control of your life because you're so worth it. and you're so capable. And I'm going to say it again until it annoys you. You are safe, you're loved, and you're protected. You are safe, you're loved, and you're protected. You are safe, you're loved, and you're protected. And today is going to be a freaking great, beautiful, beautiful day. This is going to be the most beautiful start into a new week because you're deciding. So you're deciding to step into this beautiful, different energy. You're deciding to step into this next chapter energy. You're deciding to step into your own energy. It's so easy to like be in someone else's energy and always be like disconnected from yourself. But today, even though you may not have a lot of time, I want you to spend a couple of minutes to really, really be with yourself, be with your soul, be with your own energy, and know that you are so incredibly capable. You are so incredibly capable. And I want you to step into this different energy, knowing that you're in charge of it. You get to decide how your day is going to look like. And I think one of the most beautiful things that you can do is you can do more things that bring you the spark, that bring you joy. And I know some of you're maybe like mothers, you're working, like there are all these things that we have to still do while being a human, but I want you to approach them differently. You're going to spend so much time doing all the mundane little stuff that is just part of being human and part of being an adult, honestly. But I want you to bring more joy towards it. I want you to bring more gratitude towards it. And I want you to really connect to that soul connected purpose type of energy. Step by step, day by day. I want you to realize that the dreams that feel so far away right now, they don't have to feel so far away. Step by step, day by day, you can decide to change your life. It is on you to make that decision for yourself. And then it is about step by step, day by day, stepping into this different energy, stepping into this different actions that you're actually taking. Step by step, day by day. Take one more deep breath and say it again with me. Today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a great day simply because I make that decision right here, right now. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that you're listening to this because that means you're willing to change something about your life. You're truly willing to change something about your life. And I feel like this beautiful energy that is currently created, like such a huge part of it is the challenge that we're currently doing. If you don't know, we're doing a 30-day next chapter self challenge at the moment. It's a WhatsApp group that I have, and we have like a weekly themes going on where you get different workbooks, and also we have like daily non-negotiables. And I'm honestly so grateful for the beautiful group that we have on here. It is completely for free, and honestly, when you're listening to this, we're already like in the challenge, but if you still want to join, you will find all the links down below. And in general, if you feel like you need help to go for your dreams and you're just like, I know I want a different life for me, but I keep getting stuck in these cycles of feeling lost and overwhelmed and not knowing what to do next, I would love from the bottom of my heart to help you go through that, because this is what I have been doing the past 4 years, and I want you to see what is possible, and I want you to finally live a life where you feel aligned and grateful for the life that you're creating for yourself, and where you can let go of that energy of always like overthinking and not knowing what to do next. Because yeah, this is what I do. This is what I have been doing for a while now. And if this sounds interesting to you in any kind of way, I would love to have a quick conversation with you and just talk about your life, talk about where you want to go, and let's see if I can help you get there. There's a link down below for a free 30-minute call. And besides that, you can also just DM me on Instagram at greta.webhofer, greta.webhofer. And you can just have a conversation with me there. And let's figure out if we can make your life a tiny bit better, or maybe a big way better, to help you make your dreams come true. Besides that, I'm trying to be more active right now on Instagram and step more into this like soul purpose type of energy. If you want to check me out there, you can. If not, also completely fine. But again, today is going to be a great day because you're deciding. So step by step, day by day. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.